Good morning, Claire Peterson. Just a quick follow-up video to yesterday's iPad apps presentation during your team times. I wanted to start this one with some resources that you already have available on the PBL website. And then in a second video, I'm going to show you a new website where you can also find more information on iPad apps. So I'm going to start on the PBL website here, and I will go to Tech Corner. On Tech Corner, if you've been on here, most of you probably have for the Tech Help request at one time or another. But if you go to the curriculum page and click on curriculum, it will give you a link directly to the K2 Tech Skills curriculum. It'll also give you a couple of visual models of how we're trying to incorporate technology and the skill set that we want students to have. But again, if you click on Tech Skills Curriculum, it will bring up a Google Doc that you have access to. The performance indicators or the sections of this particular curriculum should already look familiar to you. We looked at some student learning objectives yesterday, and again, you don't have to feel like this is your responsibility to teach them, because if you're incorporating technology, you're covering ISTE standards and you're covering these learning objectives by doing what you're already doing. So please don't think that you have to make these separate lessons. They're not separate lessons. Technology is a part of the lesson and an integral part of the lesson. It's not out on an island on its own. So you should see things like Adobe Voice, which we looked at yesterday, Puppet Pals, some group whiteboard stuff. We talked about a comic creator, iMovie. There are lots of different options here. We didn't go through all of them, but if you click on these, they are linked to the specific site or the specific app in the iTunes store. So if you want more information on them, you can go ahead and click on those links. It goes through different categories, whether it's research or communication or collaboration, critical thinking. And then at the very end, digital citizenship and the technology skills like how to use a mouse, copy pasting, keyboarding, drop down menus, etc. Those are all going to be introduced, developed, and mastered primarily within the technology time that you have in the lab. So those are kind of in addition to this, but you don't necessarily, again, have to worry about those. Those are all part of the process of using technology between your class and incorporating technology in your lessons and the students going to their technology time in the computer lab. We hope to have these accomplished by the time they're done with second grade. This is been approved by the Board of Education and will be adapted as needed. So go ahead and take a look. If you're wondering, what can I do with technology today to cover a standard, it's here for you. So that's the curriculum page. Another great resource would be the teacher resources page on the Tech Office website. There are a lot of different topics here, as you can see, but one of them is iPad resources. If you click on iPad resources, you'll see lists of apps, care and maintenance of the iPads, guides to using iPads in the classroom, from a pedagogy standpoint, where iPad apps fit on Bloom's taxonomy and critical thinking skills. So those are all there for you as well. And then two other quick things. Today in Tech for CP and East Lawn, it will choose, or I should say I will choose, a website, app, or technology tool every day of the school year and put it up here for you. So if you're looking for the latest and greatest, check these out. And then also you could check out Web Tool of the Week. A lot of times these Web Tools of the Week are geared primarily towards junior high and high school students, but they will occasionally have a Web Tool of the Week that you could use at Claire Pete. And those are all archived in the Web Tool archive. So if you start at the top and work your way backwards, you can actually see what we've done all the way through August. The same thing with Today in Tech. If you keep scrolling down towards the bottom, you could go all the way back to the beginning of the year. So those are some great resources for you on the PBL website. One other quick thing before I wrap up this video, work in progress. Some of you, we discussed a district iPad apps list. Either you would get together with teachers within your own grade level or maybe by building and really start to analyze which apps work for you and which ones don't, and maybe compare those to apps that are being used in other classrooms, other settings, other school districts. So this is, as you can see, very much a work in beginnings of progress, but we hope to contribute a district iPad apps list and then incorporate those into your new iPads, and then obviously adjust and add to the list as needed, and then share that list with you so that you can make additions or subtractions as you see fit by your grade level or for your particular students. So those are some iPad resources directly from the PBL website. I hope that's helpful for you, and look for our second video here in just a second.